Hello everyone, my name is Pooja. Today we will be presenting our group's analysis on Airbnb using data visualization. Airbnb is a popular online platform where people can book or rent places to stay. It works in all cities all over the world. For this project, we used Tableau to understand important insight from Airbnb listing in New York City. Our goal was to explore things like price, customer review, and different property types. We used several charts to tell a full story from this data. In this presentation, we will be we will go step by step and explain what we found from the data and how we built the story using Tableau. The dataset we used is from Airbnb and includes over 30,000 listings from New York City. It contains useful information like the neighborhood, price, room type, property type, and review scores. We choose this dataset because it has a wide range of information um, which helps in understanding different market trends. It also allowed us to compare locations, price, customer rating, and more. The variety of data made it perfect for creating visual stories. We used this data to build charts and dashboard in Tableau. In this project, we had a few clear goals. First, we wanted to understand how Airbnb prices vary across different neighborhoods in New York City. Then we looked at customer preference and satisfaction by analyzing review scores. We also wanted to find out which room type and property type are most popular. Another goal was to find if there is any link between how much people pay and how happy they are. Finally, we aim to create strong data visualization and tell a story using Tableau. Each of these goals helped us learning something new about Airbnb and its users. Next slides will be described by my group member Rahul Dev.
Hello everyone, in this slide I'm going to discuss about price distribution across neighborhoods. Here we analyze the review score for different property types. Most types like apartment, bed and breakfasts and townhouses had very high review scores close to 100. Even rare property type like boat and huts had good reviews. This means customers are usually happy with their stays no matter the type of property. The score shows the people care more about the overall experience than just the property itself. In this slide, I will discuss review score by property type. This chart tells us how many listings are available for each room type. Entire homes or apartment are the most common with over 17,000 listings. Private rooms come next to around 12,600 listings. Shade rooms are very rare with fewer than 900 listings. This shows that most hosts prefer to rent our entire place. It also shows that guests like to book. After COVID, many people prefer privacy, so entire homes are more popular. In this slide, I will discuss room type distribution. This chart explores the connection between how much a listing costs and how well it is reviewed. Surprisingly, we found that there is no clear relationship between price and review score. Some cheap places had very high rating, while some expensive ones didn't. Most listings, no matter the price, had review score between 90 and 100. This shows that a higher price doesn't always mean better service. It also shows the guests care about value and experience more than just the cost. For hosts, this means they should focus on customers instead of their increasing the cost.
Hello everyone, my name is Sujan Ben Vohra. Today I will describe correlation between price and review scores. This chart explores the connection between how much a listening cost and how well it's reviewed. Surprisingly, we found that there is no clear relationship between price and review score. Some cheap places had a very high ratings while some expensive ones didn't. Most listings, no matter the price, had reviews scores between 90 and 100. This shows that a higher price doesn't always mean better service. It also shows that guests cares about value and experience more than just the cost. Next slide is average number of reviews per property type. This chart shows the average number of reviews for each property type. Chalets had the most reviews even though they are not very common. Bed and breakfast and lofts also had a higher number of reviews. boats and bungalows had fewer reviews. Listings with private rooms usually got more reviews than shared or entire homes in some property types. This tells us that guests are more engaged with some types of properties. If a place gets more reviews, it means more people are booking and leaving feedback. Hosts can use this information to choose best type of listings. Next slide is storytelling with Tableau dashboards. We created our dashboards in Tableau to tell a full story from the data. First, we started with price trends by neighborhood. Then, we looked at how customers rated their stays. Next, we showed which room types and property types are popular. We also studied how price affects review scores and which listings got more reviews. We use filters to focus on certain data, colors to show categories, and size to represent numbers. These made our visuals clear and easy to understand. All charts are connected and help explain how urbans work from different angles. Next slide will describe by Ramandeep Kaur.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Raman, and today I'm here to explain the slide. So my first slide is the patterns and the key insights. In this one, we learned that the Manhattan is the most expensive borough in the BR Airbnb listings, and the entire homes are the most listed and also cost the most. And if we're talking about the review scores are very high in across all over the property and the types, which means that the most gets has over the more the scores, and even the cheaper listings can get great rating over there. So we also find that some unique properties types also like the challenge receives and the most guest engagements over there that we arrange just like a party. And these patterns like also help us understand what guests value the most. The data gives us a very useful insight to both the Airbnb host and the users. So my next slide is the limitation of the data set. Also, the data set are very helpful. They are very also issues. Some records were very missing important details, just like the prices and the review scores over there. There were also a few outliers like the listings with the extremely high prices, which could also affect the results over there. So the another problem was that the data set didn't include the time-based data. This means we couldn't analyze changes over time or see the seasonal trends in this one. And the information holds customer age or the booking history in this one. And these missing details also the high deep we go with the analysis. More complete data could also help us get even more better insights in the future and in the more real-time data for accuracy. And my least and the last slide is the recommendations and the future work. For the future project, we suggest analyzing seasonal trends to see how prices change during the holidays or the busy time in this one. We also recommend the studying host behavior, like how fast they reply or how many cancellations they get. And just we say the looking at guest preferences by location or traveler type would also help over there. Adding filter for more things like the amenities or booking length could give the deeper insights and the forecasting. We also think using more up-to-date data would make the analysis more accurate and give us more useful information if we use this one. And in the end, I'll say that this kind of data storyline can really help Airbnb and it hosts make smarter decisions and improve the guest experience over there. Thank you so much, ma'am.